You are very rich, somebody said to me. Why? Because you have such a beautiful horse. Well, that's true. And even more, I have, at my place there are 3 horses. But when are you rich? When is it? What is rich? What is being rich? Does it mean that you have a lot of money? Or does it mean that you are into your feelings and that you are able to give your friends, your best friends, what they need? To me, that means that I can give my best friends what they need. If you see the little guy standing in the middle, perhaps you watched him on the website and you have seen how in terrible conditions he came with us. He couldn't walk. He was not able to walk. His bones were so weak that he was not able to walk on his hoof. He walked on his bones. If you see him now, well, he's quite a big mouth. He has a job here. He has a very special job. He helps other horses to become horse. But he has a friend, which you should not underestimate. He's very dangerous towards other horses. He is castrated, but he was castrated when he was very old. He was castrated when he was 11. And that means that he still has his male behavior very strongly. A stallion in nature doesn't have friends. No friends at all, especially not the mature ones. When you're young you have a lot of friends, but when you're older you don't have any friends left. Then you have your mare, and to him, even though we might say that's very silly, this little guy is his mare. As you can see, we have these fences and they call it a round pen. It's not a round pen, we put them in front of the boxes. So these horses have optimal social contact without being able to hurt the others themselves. The basic of any horse is being healthy, and being healthy is something that happens of course in the body, but when the brain, when the head is not correct, I can assure you that a horse becomes sick. When a horse is feeling very, very unhappy, and horses can be very unhappy, they will get sick. Their immune system will be attacked, and that's a very easy thing to explain. It's cortisol, which is a hormone, and since every emotion is hormonical, cortisol is also a hormone, and it's called the stress hormone. And when stress takes over, you stop learning. An animal or a human being who is in very big panic will not learn anything. That means that when you are trying to ride a horse, you should be aware of his mental state of mind. Well, with this white guy, his mental state of mind is very healthy. And as you can see, he doesn't have a problem in eating. He's not thin. He's actually a little bit too fat, I know, but on the other hand, well, he's healthy. He doesn't have any problem. He's mentally very strong, he's very powerful, and when you ride him, you don't want to get off him. When you go to the little guy, who came with us when he was very weak, very in bad condition, he doesn't have problems either. He is not too fat, even though he might perhaps be a little bit thinner, but he's not too fat. And he's mentally very, very balanced. And that's the basic of being horse. I like these moments when they are standing together, sniffing around and making social contact. And that's what these boxes make. If I don't put these fences between them, this white guy will kill the grey one, and that's the one we are going to now. Perhaps you might have seen the other movies and you might have thought, what the hell is she doing? She has to ride him. Well, that's what most people say. Ride, ride, ride. You don't ride any cripple horse, do you? And if you do, I think you should be ashamed of yourself. I know that many people ride cripple horses. Not physical cripple. Because physical we can see, but mental we have quite some problems in seeing what a horse is feeling, really feeling. You just saw him play with a bucket. That's for him, I like that behavior, because playing is for horses very good. Horses are well-developed animals. They are, with dolphins and other species, they are very well high developed. So play is part of their brain system, and these sounds which you hear now are sounds of relaxation. I feel good. I like that sound. As you could have seen in this video, nothing active happens. There's nothing going on. There is no horse running or jumping or doing any saltos or whatever. They're just eating their hay. And these moments are so important in the welfare of horses.